Hey everyone, and welcome back to Everything Tesla Stock. For the past few weeks, Tesla stock has been a little bit shaky, and it's been losing a lot of its investors. Not so long ago, there was speculation about the reasons as to why the automotive engineer, Sandy Munro, sold all his stake in the leading electric vehicle brand. Sandy Munro is mostly known for his expertise in machines and production. He works in the automotive industry, and his career began as a toolmaker at Valiant Machine and Tool in Windsor, which is a general machine supplier. In some recent interviews, the automobile manufacturing expert explained his actions while talking about the future of Tesla. But the real question is, why did he sell all his Tesla stock? Is he still optimistic about Tesla? Stay tuned to find out. Sandy Munro is a well-known investor and also has a consulting firm based in Troy, Michigan, the Munro and Associated Inc. This company mainly specializes in lean design. This often involves dismantling automobiles and investigating them before recommending some improvements and innovations. Munro's firm mainly dismantles cars to examine the construction. Over the years, he has examined quite a lot of cars. From time to time, manufacturers and suppliers will buy the detailed evaluations, which they then later use to help plan the price and enhance their products. For example, in 2015, the firm took a look at the BMW i3, which is an innovative electric automobile that mostly uses a lot of polymers reinforced with carbon fiber and hemp. The firm used about $2.1 million to come up with the complete cost study, which was originally sold for $89,000. In addition to being really good at what he does, Sandy Munro is also known to be a real Tesla enthusiast. Investors were greatly troubled when they realized that Munro had sold his entire Tesla stock. Shortly after this was confirmed, speculation began to spread. Some people believed that because Munro and Associates worked on vehicles from various manufacturers, being an investor in one company at the expense of all the others was not such a good idea. They claimed that Sandy Munro sold his Tesla stock and had no other vehicle investments for him to maintain a good appearance of independence. Munro addressed this in a recent interview. In a nutshell, he felt as if it was critical not to own any stock in the company. He would demonstrate that he was an unbiased observer of the company and product assessor. He explains this in a recent YouTube interview, stating that he's still enthused about Tesla and does not want to be perceived as discriminatory. This does make sense. However, a more suspicious reason will be because he made this announcement as a way to make headlines. Who knows? He might have just transferred them to a managed account. Some people believe that Sandy's job is just like Musk's, where they have to make headlines for the company, and because of this, he will gladly take a controversial stance if it's gonna help him get some attention or if it leads to new job opportunities. Car companies have been known to offer well-known critics high-paying consultation jobs in order to silence them. However, this rarely works. Munro's statement about still being enthusiastic about Tesla makes sense. This is because Munro has a history with Tesla. In the past, Munro has assessed the issue of Tesla having a decisive lead on electric vehicles on the tech channel Hyperchange. He also talked about which competitors are serious about catching up with Tesla. According to Munro, most Tesla competitors are simply putting forth half-hearted efforts. He claims that they are not really sincere about their intentions in employing the same tactic, and he also said that they were also a little late to the market. The automobile manufacturing expert claims that other automobile manufacturers are just saying that they'll get something into the marketplace. However, when they do, it is not even an electric car. It all seems like someone's idea of what an electric car should look like. In addition to this, he says that the would-be car is mostly made of clumsy materials. It's not a car that was created to be an electric vehicle. He then also talks about how most of the competitors are just trying to cram old business models into a new product. This is actually hardly feasible. Apart from all of this, Munro is also excited about the upcoming Cybertruck. Munro actually thinks that Tesla has a lead, all thanks to the new pickup truck. He also thinks that when the Cybertruck finally comes into play, it's gonna step things up by introducing a whole new vehicle segment. He even elaborated on this, stating that it is a category of its own. He stated that it's a distinct category for him, which appears to be a new class. Most of the automakers in the United States and Europe are dismantling Tesla cars as they try to understand the technical aspects of the company. However, Munro said that he is dissecting all electric vehicles from all the markets. However, he also said that he first began to dismantle Tesla at the request of Audi. Some of the other electric vehicles that were examined include Chevy Bolt, Jaguar I-Pace, Tesla Model 3, and Tesla Model Y. According to most researchers, the Tesla cars have some unusual electronics and pretty powerful engineering. However, they have inadequate bodywork and production design. Munro said that the difference between later Tesla models and those that came before were very clear. Starting in February 2018, Sandy Munro's films, where he provided extensive teardowns and analysis of the then new Tesla Model 3, caught public attention. Munro and associates later launched a YouTube channel, Munro Live, where they showed teardowns and analysis of a wide range of family electric vehicles. They also have discussions on engineering and design techniques. He also takes down a Tesla Model Y in his latest disassembly, as he reports on some shocking results. According to Munro, he discovered that the Model Y was astounding and beyond his initial expectations. This made him come to the conclusion that the bar has definitely been raised. He warned competitors that they have to step up their game if they don't want to be left behind. Munro said that Tesla is already 10 years ahead of the competition in implementing the upgrades in production cars. The engineer believes that Tesla mostly produces cars that are about 90 or 95% there and then employs a strategy of waiting for people to start complaining. When this happens, that's when they modify things. Even though this makes Tesla more adaptable than other companies, it's at the expense of most Tesla supporters. Some of them even claim that the company sells prototype vehicles rather than serious production ones. The engineer also claims that Tesla should not have produced an electric vehicle that is worth $25,000. If Tesla were to do this, they would face more hazards than rewards. According to the Korea Times, Munro said that the inexpensive EV would make most of the Tesla stockholders regret their decision when it comes to market positioning and earnings. The engineer also said that most of the people who buy Teslas want all the bells and whistles that the firm's got to offer. There were also so few purchasers of the Model 3 standard range vehicles that Tesla even decided to discontinue the Model Y at that trim level. It would have to employ advancements in battery design, chemistry, and even manufacturing techniques to help the corporation save on costs, but also still enhance the total power output and factory efficiency. According to Musk, Tesla should have started manufacturing cars that sell for $25,000 in about 3 years. This is also all thanks to the improvements in manufacturing automation since the days of production hell. Sandy Munro said that they were at about $158 per kilowatt hour when the Model 3 was designed. He said this while examining the vehicle during a conference call that Bernstein Analysis sponsored. He said that the Model 3 would cost about $108. However, he concluded by saying that the prices had dropped significantly in the last 2 years, all thanks to the chemical modifications, among other factors. Eventually, the cost might be reduced to about $70 to $75 per kilowatt hour. That is one big step. However, according to Munro, whether it's a $20,000 car or a $25,000 car, he doesn't see it in essence. He came to the conclusion that Tesla could only be stripped of so many features before it became unattractive to buy. With companies like Volkswagen eyeing the mass-market electric vehicle industry, Tesla's got to make sure that most of its future production cars continue to persuade consumers. For a long time now, Musk has said that Tesla aims to help the world transition to the use of sustainable energy. One of the things that bothers him the most about this is that they don't yet have a truly affordable car, which is something that they will have in the future. But at first, they've got to lower the cost of batteries, and we all know that Elon Musk can be tenacious with his goals. This is exactly what brought Tesla this far. To date, Tesla still continues to advance even higher, especially after they reported a pretty successful first quarter with a healthy financial balance sheet. Tesla even came closer to S&P Global's investment grade rating. This was all done while navigating through some difficult macro conditions in the industry like supply disruptions. The first quarter results indicate a solid execution and prospects for robust cash flow in 2022. Two of the main issues in numerous industries are supply chain shortages and chip shortages too. But Tesla has managed to get through all of this and remained on top. So what do you think? Will Tesla finally build that $25,000 car? Let us know down below, and while you're still here, go ahead and click on one of these 2 videos on your screen. See you there!